Alright guys, we're gonna come back to finish this up. So we almost already finished everything, just need to apply the same thing. We apply to the widget heading, we're gonna apply them on the with the image and YouTube. Right. So previously we have error for this YouTube video. It's just not because of my code, it's just because the video link is not available anymore. So I changed it to another video. If you go to the link here in the assignment description, you copy the new YouTube videos link into the app.js. Right? I replace the video link. I'm just gonna replace that into the in the app.js. It's gonna fix the issue for you, right? So it should be the should actually showing the correct video right now. Right? You can feel free to change that to some other video if you want. It's just an example here, right? So that's the first thing. And now the widget heading is fully functional, right? It works, like it allows you to change the text, change the size, right? And next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing for the image, right? We're gonna do the exact same thing we did for the heading to the image. So, right, let's close the widget heading. We're gonna go to the widget image. Actually, I'm gonna leave the widget heading open so I can just copy something, because they have so many things sharing in common. Right, so widget image. I'm gonna firstly copy the URL, use parameters. Right, so we're gonna using params in the use image. It's the same thing. And then I can copy the constant params to use params. It's the same stuff. Right, and links. Right, so links also can be something we can copy. So the chevron left icon, they go to the same place. So we can just copy the one from widget heading to the widget YouTube. Basically, just the same place. Right. And the check button, again, it's going to be a button, not a link. So we can basically just copy the button to replace the link we have in the widget image. Right, it's easy. Just replace it. Right. So that is a widget image. And for the form we have inside here, again, we have the ID equals to the widget form, and on submit is equal to the update props the update. All right, since we're using the props, we need to pass in the props as input here. Right, and the same thing for the input. So for the name, we're gonna have a name equal to name. Right, so we need a name attribute, and we also need a value is equal to props the widget the name, and from onChange is equal to props the onChange. Right, I think it's called onChange. Let me double check about it. Yeah, props the onChange. Oh, again, we need to see if this equal to, if this existing, we see widget the props of widget name. Otherwise, just give it empty. Right. So in case if they don't have a name, so it's going to give us a warning. I don't want that warning, so just give it like that. Right. So same thing for the text. We will need this copy the three lines, paste it here. The name here should be text. If a text is existing, show the text. Otherwise, show empty. Actually, this is yeah. And the props the onChange. Yep. Same thing. Let's say for the URL. So this name is going to be equal to URL. If it has a URL, we show it. Otherwise, just show empty and onChange. And same thing for the width. Right. So the width. Right. If there is a width, we show the width. Otherwise, show empty. Right. That's it. And the upload, just leave that button there. We're not going to use it for now, the upload function. Just adding one more thing here. So to add in the type of the button for the image update, make it as a button. Right, we don't want to click it to submit the form. Right, we're going to leave this empty here for now. We're going to use that in the future. And the delete button, right, change that into a button because I want to call the function instead of directly link to another page. Right, button, and then adding an on click. When I click it, call the function prop star remove. Right, so same thing for the footer. It's gonna be changed to a backticks. So basically did everything the same way like the widget heading. Props the params the UID. Right, exactly the same thing like the website heading. And it should work. Let's try it out. So if I go to the image here, I click image here. Yeah, I have the URL, I have the width here. I can change the width into very tiny. Click OK. Image becomes like a very tiny here. It's right here. I cannot even see it. I can make it bigger. So make it much bigger, and it's gonna show it. But why it's still very small? It's close to 100. Something is wrong. Let me see. Why it is still very tiny? Let me see the widget image. I see, because that's not a percent value. So we're gonna add in one thing inside the widget edit. So in the update here, right, before we send it to update, we're gonna say if the widget, the URL exists, and we're going to set widget the actually, yeah, we can just do a set widget hold on, let me see how we're gonna do it. Yeah, not gonna directly set it. Just create a new variable here. So we're gonna create a new variable, constant, new widget equals to this widget. Right, instead of passing in the widget, we're gonna pass in this new widget. And because I want to do some changing here. I want to change the new widget, the width equals to the actually just plus the percent value after it, because that's not a percentage value. It just equals to 1 or 100. I want it to be 100%, not just 100. And the percent value at the end of the width. Right, let's try it out again. Right, so it's image, and I just want to change the width. Okay. Right, so that's makes sense. If I make it bigger, and just getting bigger. All right. Some problem here, because when I see like every time I click, it's just always stay in the middle, and it's kind of like a not change as I expected. Let me see if that it does. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, just leave it like that. It's not a big deal. Yeah, leave it like that. It's not a big deal. All right. So that's a widget image. Right, so I can change the size, I can change the URL, where is the image come from. So I can looking for other images. For example, I can looking for a cat image, like this one. I can just copy the image address, and to replace what I have inside my application, I want to choose this one, and I can just replace it. Right, it works. Right, I can also remove it if I don't want it. I can delete it. This upload button is not going to work. Just leave that there. It doesn't matter. I can also add in new images. Because when I click it, go to a new image. I can give a text, give a name, and give a URL path. and give the width, right? And just click OK. The image is going to be ending at the bottom, or maybe not. What? It's not working. I'm getting some error here. It's not. It's just the YouTube errors. Nothing to do with our application. I cannot add any new image. Can I add any new heading? New header, name, text, size. It's also not working. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Let me just remove everything here. See if that's because of that. Alright, so it's empty. And adding a new widget, new heading, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Size. It's not working. Form submission cancelled because the form is not connected. Okay. And why the UID, WID, and PID changes to something weird? Let me try it again. So login as Alice. It doesn't have any widget here. It's adding a heading. Name 1, 2, 3. Title 1, 2, 3. That's a new page. And go to this new page. Doesn't have any widget. It's adding one heading widget. Okay, go check. Form submission cancelled because the form is not connected. Interesting. Alright, let me double check about it. So we go to the widget chooser. It's create a new widget for us, right? Create a new widget for us. And then push it to the. And then once we add it, let me console dot. Once we add it, we can go check in the widget list. I just want to console log it out, so make sure we added it. Widget heading. Let me see what's wrong with it. I'm going to check in the components here. I need a new widget. I need a heading. Yeah, it does create a heading. Change the name, change the text, change the size. Oh, I see. I forgot to put the page ID for it, so it doesn't know which page it's supposed to be. That makes sense. So page chooser, I did put the ID, put the widget type. For the create function, we also need the page ID. We need to know like which page does it belongs to. It's gonna be the params, the PID. Yeah, we need the page ID as well. How did I forget that? So in the page widget chooser, we need the PID here. So now if I adding a new widget, heading, name 1, 2, 3, text 1, 2, 3, okay. What? Still not showing. Oh, it needs me to change this one? But I think I will have the initial value. Oh, I see. Which is heading out, there's one thing I forgot to change. Yeah, if there's no size, that should be string 1, not just number 1. Right? In the widget heading, the value for the size. If there's no size, we just want a string 1. Right, same thing for the same thing for the image. Right, for widget image, if there is no width, just make the width 100. Right, if there's no width, just make the width 100. Right, so let's go back to the logout, go to the serial account. So we just want to test it over there as well. Websites, M symbol, post 1. Right, so we have a couple things here. Let's add in a new heading. We call it oblique text oblique. Okay, it should go to the bottom. Still not. Interesting. The will requires me to change it. How do I fix it? Okay, in the widget edit, I'm gonna fix it here. So there's a on submit here, update here. Right, so we're gonna replace this one. So if there is a widget .with, we do another widget with new widget with. We do the new widget with. No, it shouldn't be like, yeah, it's like that. Yeah. It's kind of like stupid. Let's see if you have a better way to do it. Right. So if new widget the widget type is equal to heading, so we know that the heading widget and the widget the size is not existing, so and then not widget the size, and we set up the widget the size equals to 1. Right. If there is no widget size, and it sets widget size equal to 1. If the new widget the widget type is equals to image or equals to YouTube, or new widget type equal to YouTube. Right, and then we check if there's a if it doesn't have a width, we say the width equals to 100. Else, if there is a width, we say just adding a percent value to it. It might not be the best solution, but it actually works. So I'll see if I can come up with a better solution. But temporarily just use this for now. It's definitely work. So if a heading and doesn't have a size, we just set up a size for it. If it has a width, we just set the width and a percentage value to it. If it doesn't have a width, just set it to the 100%. Yeah, once we move the data to the database, it should solve it automatically, because I can see some default value in the database. So right now, just leave it like that. It doesn't matter. It should work. So let me try it. All right. So this is the heading. Right. So let me try to add a new one. We're gonna add in a UDM. I won't change the size. Just click OK. And the UDM is added here. Yeah, it works. I can add a new content. I can also add a new image, and put the URL path here equals to just this one. Copy the image address. Add it here. Do OK. The image is added here. Yeah, I can add a new image or new heading. So that's it for the heading for add image. And the last thing left here is the YouTube. Right, the YouTube. So we're going to do the similar thing. Right, let me close the heading. I'm going to open the images here. YouTube here. Right, so for the YouTube, again, I'm going to import use params and say the constant params equal to the use params. Right, so and fix those links. I'm going to copy it from the image from the top. So in the first link, go to the chevron left. Should go to the widget list. I'm going to copy this, replace this one we have here. And the button for the check button, add should be a button. Copy that. Should be a button. Here we go. And the form should have ID equal to widget form. And on submit, call the function update, props update. And we need to import the props as input for this component. Right, so we have update, and for each input, we need to have name equals to name. Right, so on change, if there is a widget that props the widget name, right, then we put a name. Otherwise, just give the empty string. Right, I'm going to copy that. We need it. And we also need a value here. Forgot it. Value is going to be props.widget.name. Copy that. Paste it in for the text. And change the name here. Go to text. Temp to text. Text. And text. Right. So, and I'm going to also put it in, copy that, put it in for the URL. Right, if there is a URL, I'll put the URL. Otherwise, just leave it empty. Right, this should be going to be fixed in the future. Right, we're gonna rewrite this once we connect it to the database. Just leave it for now. Right. And same thing for the width. When there is a width, we put a width. If there's not, we just leave the width 100%. It's gonna be okay. And upload, just leave it like that, and just adding a type of this button for the upload image. What? Why there is upload image? This is YouTube. Let me see. I shouldn't have uploaded image. I don't know why I have it. I think I copied the wrong code. I'm just gonna remove this too. This is YouTube. It shouldn't have an uploaded image there. Yeah, this is how it should look like. Alright, so we have the width. And the delete, I'm gonna change that into a button. And remove the to, and in the on click, and also the type. Type should be a button. On click, when I click it, call the function props. No, it should be props.remove. Yeah, looks good. And one last thing here is a link in the footer. Right, it's for the profile user icon, so let's change it to backtick and user. ID params the UID. Alright, it should work. Let's try it out. So for the YouTube video, let's go back, refresh the page. Alright, so the YouTube video, the one we have here, I'm gonna edit it, change the width to smaller. I'm getting error here. Let's see what is that. Let me see. Oh, I changed it to the wrong place. Why did I edit as unchanged? Sorry, it should be on the value. If there is a text, that should be on the value. Why I put it on unchanged? The unchanged should be just the props the unchanged. Yeah, so I'm gonna rewrite it. So this one should be for the value, and unchanged should be props the unchanged. Yeah, I don't know. So should be the value, unchanged just props the unchanged. Same thing for the width. This should be the value, and this is going to be props the unchanged. Yeah, somehow I just yep. So now let's change the width, make it much smaller. Submit, and the video becomes still 100%. It should be much smaller. What? It's not working. Let's check it out. Let's check first. Check the widget list. Yeah, I forgot the width here. So with YouTube has a width is equal to the widget the width. Does it? Is that works here? Let me try it out. Right. Maybe it's not working. So just make it smaller. See if that works. It's not. I cannot using the width here. Let me see. I maybe need to using the style attribute here. Let's see how I did it before. Checking my code. Yeah, I need to use a style here. So what I'm gonna do is instead of saying width here, I'm gonna say this to style is equal to a curly brace and put the style here. So I'm gonna need to put a object inside it, and the width equals to the widget the width. Right, this is gonna work. Put the style tag here, basically just adding some inline CSS inside here, and I'm gonna say the width of this div is equal to the widget width. Right, some inline CSS inside here. Try it out again. So if I change this one to smaller, and it becomes smaller. Right, so I can make it bigger. I can make it bigger. Right, it works. So I can change the size of the YouTube video right now. Right. And there's one thing it's not gonna work is, for example, if I want to add in a new video, let's try to change to post 2 here. It's empty. If I try to add a new video, let's go to the video, YouTube. So I can put any URL I like. For example, I go to the YouTube. If I want to put this video there, if I want to put this video there,
and this
the URL doesn't really know like which video, which link to put. They may copy the link from here. They may copy the video URL link. They may copy like the embed the code. Right? They may copy different paths here. So for example, if they copy the URL path here from this on top and paste it inside, it's not gonna work because that's not a video link. You put that one here and click OK. it's not gonna work because that's not a YouTube link. That's a pages link. So to help the user to fix that, even the user copy this. Well, we actually want to help them to fix it and make it work. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go to our widget edit. We're gonna help them solve this issue. So what we're gonna do here is when we update it, we're gonna check. Again, we're gonna have another if. If the new widget, the widget type, is equal to YouTube, right? So we know they want to do a YouTube, and we're gonna help them to parse this link into a videos link. That's actually very easy. So we're gonna do firstly split the URL into array. Split the URL into array. Split the URL with the slash. So we're gonna do a constant split it. Let's say URL array is equal to the URL a new widget the URL dot split by the slash, right? So we want to get in only the last part right after the slash, right? The part after the slash. Okay, the part left after the slash.
And this is gonna.
So basically, you're trying to get in the. I'm looking for a new video like this one. I'm getting the part like the after the slash, the watch question mark v equal to like this part. I'm getting this part. All right. So so getting the last element inside it, and we're going to rewrite it, which is going to be parse URL into embedded version. So we're going to say the new widget the URL is equals to it's going to be https www.youtube.com/embed/ and I'm going to plus that part. So I'm going to plus the URL array. The last part is going to be the URL array the length -1. That's going to be the last part. And just instead of saying the youtube.com, we're going to change to youtube.com/embed/that. That's going to work. So if I copy this one right now, and to create a new video, it should work. So I'm adding it to here. I'm adding the video. I click OK. It will show the video. I show the video. I can watch it. Oops. Maybe I need to copy the URL. I have to copy the video URL. Let me try it again. I change that to the video URL. Yeah, I still need to copy the video URL, but I don't need to copy the embedded URL. Yeah, if I want to also solve the issue for copy the link URL here, we can also do it. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Yeah, we're gonna have to split it by the equal sign here and getting the ID from it. Yeah, but it just allows you only to copy the video URL. Yeah, but we just want to. If we do not do that, even the copy the video URL is not gonna work. We'll have to always pass it into the embedded version. Alright, so right now user can copy the video URL to show the videos inside it. Right? And I think that's it for the video as well. So now the user can create their own page, has any video, any image, or any heading they like. Right, everything should work. Image is working. YouTube is working, and also they can change the heading or delete it. Right. That's literally. So for those errors, like something like about a Google load or some double click, those things are from YouTube. You can just ignore that for now. That's all from the YouTube. Ignore that for now. Yeah. Right. So that's all the things we need to do in this assignment. Right. I mean all the functions into the WebMaker, make it fully functional. And this is actually the hardest assignment you're gonna see in this program. So it involves all the logic inside it. In the future assignment, what we're going to do is we're going to separate those assignments into different parts. Right now, we have everything inside the client side. In the next assignment, we're going to move a couple functions from client side to the server side. And in the assignment after that, we're going to move some functions into the functional side. So it's already fully functional. What I mean is, in this assignment, we've already done everything. In the future assignment, we're just going to separate things into different parts, into the correct place where it belongs to. And then we may rewrite some things, but the logic is already done. Right, so this is going to be basically literally the hardest assignment you're going to see in this semester. It contains all the logics, makes everything fully functional. Right, and that's basically this assignment basically covers all the kind of issues you're going to meet in the future, like to update stuff, to remove stuff, to add new stuff, to register user, to log in. It contains everything. Right, so let me upload the code to the GitHub, and you can check the code over there, and also check the videos to finish it up. So it's a Widget part. You can check the code from my GitHub, and also you can check the videos online in the YouTube. Right, so